Thomas fan. It says waiting to
All
ask.
right,
Just
here we are.
well, hey, buddy. What's up? What's
Hi,
up, everyone?
everyone. This is
Hey,
Sebastian Joseph, the Thomas fan here, and today I am doing a podcast stream with my friend Elijah. The
hey,
of
what's
me
up?
make scripts.
Yep. So I'm presenting
All right,
Pathway Film.
all
Okay,
right.
so
So we're gonna be talking about scary Thomas stuff,
scary. Ooh,
which is
spooky.
pretty weird because we are doing this instead of October.
October. October's in 2 months, Sebastian. Halloween's in 2 months.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get started. Talking about Shed 17 and Project by Paul Vids.
First
All
two.
right.
Oh my God. Where to start with this film? These two films. So, Sebastian. Today I was. You know who Thomas One Edward Two Henry Three is, right? That YouTuber guy.
Yeah, I know him.
So I was watching his October 2015 review on Shed 17. So he was saying it's brilliant, and I remember I've seen his review quite a few times today, and what it's really good. Sebastian, I haven't seen Shed 17 in like months and like a year or two, Sebastian. And you can know why, right, Sebastian? You can see why, right?
Yeah, probably because it's like too scary, or maybe it's because we were busy with other
It's
stuff.
story held, bro.
Now, I started watching Shed 17. I watched it like back in somewhere in 2016 or 2017.
Oh
It was
yeah,
in like a video where they were talking about Thomas. I thought it was normal. It was showing some normal Thomas footage like usual. Yeah, back then it's
yeah.
the idiots at Mattel all taking it down. As
There
I
you
was saying,
go.
so there was this part where I saw Thomas's skeleton coming out of his body, and I was like,
I
"Oh,
did. I made a promise to
holy
myself.
crap! Oh my goodness! What
I made a
was?
promise
I
to
need to
myself.
right
Yeah, again.
now. I
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta find it right now, man. I really gotta find it.
And my question, I don't know if you might understand. I don't know if you know it, but I'm always like, why is Thomas turning into a skeleton if he sees the chamber of like the human version of him, like the skeleton? I always wondered why it's there and why Thomas his boiler opened up. I always wondered why.
Yeah, I mean, my God, I saw Thomas's flesh and skeleton boiler. Is
Oh
that
my.
is that what's inside the engines? Because that's what I think back then.
Yeah.
Because the train's
Favorite
faces, yeah.
scene was the so Thomas when I returned to see he did a really good review. He did really good topic. His review was excellent because he was saying it's a mockumentary and it's supposed to be like a documentary in the Sodor universe in this the model universe of Ash. It's supposed to be like a mockumentary. So I
Yeah,
mean
I mean,
it's a
like,
documentary of Sodor.
now I think Shed 17 and Project G1 are the funniest theories on how the trains got their faces.
It's the
It's
greatest.
the funniest thing I have ever seen. Most likely the
It's
scariest
so good.
one.
Like the one where they
Yes.
always function. That was real funny. And then I remember, I wish I could see it, but I don't want it to pop up on my YouTube homepage. I don't want it to pop up. Honest to God, I get scared because it showed that close up of Thomas the Tank Engine as a skeleton with a huge skull, and he's like, "Oh!" Like he's screaming.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but the things that are scary are the part where the thing comes out of nowhere and goes, oh, yeah, I think
oh, that
that,
one.
that
That's
scared me.
like the best jump scares I ever seen. Like where Thomas is on like a railway track in Sodor, right? You know the one where he goes with his friend and he's trying to film and and
Yeah.
he's trespassing on a railway track standing here and it says beware the train and he's like, oh, well, like the 11:45 is gonna be arriving. He's and the guy his friend said we'll be late for school, right? So he's like boom, he gets hit by a train. I remember that scene. The camera flies on the ground. You can see Thomas's arm, the wooden arm, just it's really funny. That was funny where he his arm. That was
Yeah.
Bastion. That was
That was that was
bro.
hilarious and scary for me. I'm handling it now. It scared me a lot back then as a kid. Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, bro. It definitely still scares me. It's really difficult for me to rewatch Shed 17. It's really difficult for me because when I go to bed, I don't want to think of those scenes. Like I think Project G1 was the one where was not as scary as Shed 17. It was more emotional and action packed.
Yeah.
Because what was so unique about Shed 17 is it's a good theory of where 35 minutes of explanation of how the trains talk and have faces, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Also,
Yeah.
some of the scenes that scare me just a little bit. Also, scenes are Edward where he blows his whistle and goes, "Oh,
Pee pee po." And then blood
yeah,
squirts everywhere on the three kids, the three schoolboys. It just, oh my god, I felt so bad
yeah."
for those kids.
That Edward face scares. Edward face
There
scares
was
me. I
like a
mean,
mix
why
of
is it that the
Percy.
winching train face?
I think those
Why
faces
is
are a
it?
mixture of other engine faces. Like Edward's like closed eye, clench like closed eyes when he scrolled. That looked like the face of the top of Percy and Edward's shocked mouth.
Yeah,
Dennis,
I
the
don't.
top of his face is Percy. The bottom of his face is Edward, and it's a mixture of the faces.
Yeah, I mean the winching faces are me. I look back at it now and it seems pretty funny. I mean, the part where Goran crashes through that station wall back in season 5 in a better view for Goran was
Oh
pretty.
yeah,
Scary.
that
I
is
mean,
one of the best episodes. I swear,
yes,
that's one of the best ones.
it
I
felt like it
love.
was gonna crash through my TV. It really did.
That would be so cool, bro. That would
That,
be so cool. Someone would actually make that a video, and it looked like Goran would crash out of the TV.
oh, that would be a good suggestion.
And he'll be
I'm
like,
now thinking
"Help
of
me, please!" Oh my god.
yeah, like imagine if Goran actually crashed through the TV.
Yeah.
Onto a kid, and then he goes, "Oh, this is not going to be good." And then the mother goes, "Ah, my son!" A remake of
Yeah.
Fam.
So I'm
That
gonna
would
let
be
everyone
pretty
know.
hilarious.
Just to be clear, Sebastian, I'm gonna let everyone know that I have CapCut, right, Sebastian? I have CapCut, and I've been
CapCut.
doing a movie. I've been using a lot of audio and sound for a movie I'm wanting to make, and I'm close to 40 minutes of the first part of audio for my new movie, Thomas and Friends: The Legend of P.T. Boomer. And
Nice.
I hope that dream comes true. And what I want to be is like a CGI and have every like set in train simulator and realistic, beautiful and animation, like the trains moving, the faces moving, talking. So just to let everyone on YouTube, all the Thomas fans that are watching this right now, this podcast with me and my good buddy Sebastian, Joseph the Thomas fan, that the movie is all about the return of P.T. Boomer coming back to Solar for domination, planning with Diesel 10. And so there's four main characters, Sebastian. So it's
All
Thomas,
right.
Percy, James, and Emily. So they're all the four of them. So, and I thought of the idea because there was something, it was an original Thomas and Friends DVD. It was called Track Stars, and it's a 2007 DVD, and it shows all four of them on the same cover of the DVD.
All right. That sounds like you've been working hard.
Originally, I wanted to have Gordon in the main in the main as one of the main characters. I'm like, what's he got to do with it? He's good as a supporting character. I have a lot of new characters in this film. One of them is a detective who's gonna help solve the mystery of Boomer. His name is Detective Francois Blanc. So he is one of the detectives on the Soda Island Times magazine newspaper, Soda Island Times.
Okay.
And spoilers, I got two characters from Shed 17 and Project G1 coming in the film.
Oh, let me guess. Keith
Keith
Hartley and Professor
Hartley
Ruth.
and Owen Routh.
Professor Ruth.
Owen Ruth.
Yeah.
So I hope
I'm talking about some
So
Shed
I made a
17 characters.
Yeah. So in a post-credit scene of The Legend of P.T. Boomer, right, Sebastian? So
Yeah.
I have audio. I'm gonna send it to you soon. So it's a scene where Thomas, after the events of the P.T. Boomer, they go in tin sheds, right?
All right. Yeah.
Everybody, he's going to fall asleep and he hears a whistle of Lady. She arrives at the sheds. And I wanted to be Burnett Stone walking up to Thomas Lady's cab, but I was gonna have Burnett pass away because this is post Magic Railroad. And Burnett got old and he passed away and Lady is inside a shed. And Muffle Mountain, she's owned by Patch. That's what I'm making it like. And I
Okay.
think in the director's cut, Patch in the ending and Lily Stone are married, right? Is that it?
Hmm.
Patch and Lily are married, so I wanted to do that and make it like so. And I think I'm gonna, instead of Burnett Stone, so it won't be confusing, I'm gonna have Patch. And he's gonna say, and he's like saying, Thomas, we found someone who's we found someone who's trying to find you, like someone
Fine
who really
lady.
wants no find you, like he created you on the island,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah, I
And
see.
it's Owen Ruth, Professor Ruth from Paul's Vids universe films,
Yeah.
and he's on the phone. He has a voice message for Thomas, and he says, Thomas the Tank Engine, we shall see each other again. And he starts laughing, chuckling, like evil laughter.
Oh, so I'm guessing that was it. Was P.T. Boomer the one that sent Thomas that, or Professor Ruth?
Professor Ruth in the post credits, so we can have a surprise for the sequel, like a good
Ah.
sequel. And I don't know, I really want to call it The Legend of P.T. Boomer Part 2. I really want to do it, but I have a lot of audio for my movie, as you can see, Sebastian. I sent you it
All
months
right, I
ago.
can see it.
And what I've been working on, my favorite part of the whole movie was the chase scene in Allsboro. I added like 2 minutes of more audio for more action-packed scenes in it. Remember, Sebastian, I showed you with the
Yeah,
Thomas Sir Topham Hatt crashing when P.T.
yeah,
Boomer
love
fires
it.
his gun at Sir Topham Hatt's car's tire, and he just starts flying and tumbling on at the pier. He stops at the pier on the edge of the water. And
Oh, I
after
want this to come out. Anyways, speaking
yeah,
of
I hope it comes
Professor
out. Yeah. I
Ruth
just
and
yeah, I swear I need a lot of people to help me support this project, but it's really hard to buy Trains 2019 because it's expensive. First of all, it's expensive.
how
Second
expensive
of
are we
all,
talking about?
it's
How
not a
expensive?
lot of money. It's just, I don't
Like
know, 50 or
$12,
100. I
50,
remember
a
going on the
hundred.
site. I don't know because it costs money. It's not free. You can tell that Trains 2019 is not free at all. It's not. And
Hang on, let me go check the price.
yeah, you should check online. And second of all, it may be difficult to get all the good stuff for Thomas. And third of all, I have to use Blender to make the faces move, and I need a lot of people. Sebastian, have you ever heard of Miscellaneous Mischief 48 from the Thomas guy? He does model faces.
Yeah.
He does a lot of really accurate CGI Thomas face, like
All right.
Mainland Studios. So, you
Oh
know,
yeah. Anyways, I'm on Steam right now and looking at Railroad Simulator 2019, and it said it
what does it
cost
say?
$39. Not too much, right?
Oh yeah, not too much, not that bad. But does it say like buy now, or it doesn't say anything like it's sold out? What does it say?
Add to cart. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know at all, Sebastian, if it's like meaning something. So I want to go back to the Legend of P.T. Boomer, and I think my favorite part also is the opening scene where I want to have if I had a chance, I wanted to film Britt Allcroft at a railway, right? Like I wanted to call it Britt Allcroft Films, like a dedicated to Britt Allcroft, right? Sebastian, the co-creator.
yeah.
So I wanted this opening to be like one of the Thomas fans getting an autograph from Britt Allcroft with a paper of her holding Thomas, like an autograph. And the guy says, thank you, Miss Allcroft. And she says, please call me Britt. And he gets
I
in the
see
train.
you are
And
see that you
yeah,
are doing a lot more world building than I do.
I'd love to do that. You should too,
Same
Sebastian.
here.
Yeah, and Britt Allcroft, you see her on the train, and the camera starts flying through the bridge, and you see the cloud, and the cloud show Britt Allcroft Films presentation, and it's a continuous cloud, and the cloud fades to the island of Sodor map.
Ah,
Then we go into the really useful engine song. It's the Magic Real one, but with more orchestras. I had a mixture of Humming Man score, the mixture, and Upside Now's version.
Ah, cool. All right,
I had
now
a
then.
mixture of it. Yeah.
Should we get back to
And
talking about 17 or?
hell yeah, let's do it. So
All
let's
right,
get back
now
to Shed 17.
back to Shed
Oh my
17.
god. And
So
then Project
Shed
2 and
17.
more.
We talked about Thomas being run over by a train and Edward blowing Wasavis out of his
And the
footsteps.
skeleton in the biofusion lab.
Yeah, that. All right, so
Yeah.
next part is now Mavis's death.
Ooh, that was horrifying. That was just creepy.
Horrifying.
Like I remember
Her
it
eyes
shows
and
like
mouth. Oh.
it looked like
Yeah,
his intestines were like burning like on the inside of a boiler, and then you see
No,
her eye
not her.
sockets.
You
no
see,
eyeballs.
Diesels don't have boilers.
Oh, they have like an engine. It's like a fuel engine, yeah.
Yes.
Like a fuel, and they not boilers. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Excuse me, like
sorry.
fuel, and it goes on fire.
Yeah. Her face in shock really adds up the bill. Adds up the tens. I mean, her face. I mean, like, have you ever heard of screaming pain?
Yeah.
Well,
She's like the first female the first female to be biofused and the first to be a diesel.
Yeah.
In this one, she's the first female to be biofused.
Supposed to be the first biofused locomotive on the island. Wasn't Thomas used?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna do impression of Paul's vids. I'm gonna try. It's time for Shed 17. I'm trying real hard. Like I love Paul's vids voice. It's time to find. I don't know how to say it, but I love Paul's vids voice.
Locomotive to screaming pain. How was that?
That's good. I love Paul's vids voice. He has like a good dark voice, like a haunting voice.
Yeah, amazing.
I wish that he could be my narrator for my Thomas series. I just adore his voice, like how he talks and sounds in the movies and like the films he made. And have you seen that interview with him with Vinny Smith and the guy Mr. MPS from 2016? Have you seen that one, Sebastian?
No.
The interview from the
I didn't know his channel back then until like 2017 or 2018.
Oh yeah. That, just to be clear, that video by itself, Shed 17, almost I think 2.5. So that's close to having 3 million views. That's how popular and good that film was, and how well established that theory was turned into like a huge haunting disaster for Thomas. You know, masterpiece.
One of the greatest theories about why the trains have faces.
Of course.
So maybe a bit traumatizing still.
Hell yeah.
But still funny, I remember. Anyways, back to the engines and Shed 17. Percy's death, just mid. His eyes
I think
rolled
the
back.
flying Kipper was clever. The flying Kipper one was
superb. The flying
Kipper.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my, holy crap. That was good. And
but
that
before
shows
we get to the let's talk about Big G.
Big G, what's that? Who's Big G?
Gordon.
I'm sorry. It's Gordon.
Big G.
That was excellent. That scene, like the footage. That was so cool.
He guys in LNER A1 Pacific. Wait, aren't they like the
A1
size as the LMS Black 5s?
I don't know the Black 5. It looked like an A1 or A3. That's what I'm thinking. You know, man.
Yeah. Also, it is stated in James the Rescue Engine. I don't like that episode. James was a jerk to
James the Rescue Engine.
Yeah. Anyways, James the Rescue Engine. It said that Toby said that Gordon is too heavy. And in like Thomas 1, Ever 2, Henry 3's video, Gordon goes swimming. Gordon is too heavy for the cranes. And I thought,
I love that.
Henry like the same? Isn't Gordon like the same size as Henry?
Well, Henry was rebuilt after the events of the Flying Kipper. And there's a really dark theory if that's another Henry, like a second Henry, or the original one scrapped.
The Henry 2 theory? Yeah, where Henry
crashes into
where there crashes, but instead of getting a rebuild, he gets replaced by Henry and
the Black 5 Henry 2.
Yes, that's pretty
that's shocking
pretty and scary.
My heart tells me do not believe that theory. just believe that Henry
Yes.
was
Do
rebuilt.
not
Just
believe that theory.
don't. I
If
don't
it-
like that theory. I hate it. I think the engines have
I
faces.
know I
was
like that
weird.
theory, but I'm not gonna say it's canon because, well,
Yeah.
I would never scrap one of his engines, right?
Yeah, I see
Right?
your live videos. Yeah, I saw one of your live videos, Sebastian. It shows you and Jack Braddock. I saw you with him on live. Saw you Jack
Oh, you
Braddock
did?
on live stream. Yeah, that was funny. Like you and Jack Braddock on live stream. I see you guys a lot on live playing Roblox a lot. I see you guys playing it live.
Yeah, we did do a live stream where we were watching like let's say episodes, and then I got a strike. I didn't get a strike. I got a warning. Yeah.
Why'd you get a strike? How that happen? Like
No, I
the
got a
copyright?
warning. I love that. But luckily I didn't get a strike. They let me off with a warning. All right.
Oh, that's good. I'll give you an example. So the Unlucky Tug, did you see his channel removed like a few months ago? So
Yes,
he had to
I
be
did see his
uploaded
channel.
original. So the
Yeah,
Magic
Unlucky
Railroad
Tug did it,
one.
but
I love him. God bless the Unlucky Tug. God bless him. He's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, but luckily he got his videos back.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you this example. So I'm gonna talk about Shed 17 again, but I want to give you an example of a copyright. The Magic Railroad video he made for everyone that wanted to see it. So he did before he was violated from YouTube, and the new one he just re-uploaded. He had censored ones for copyright, censored scenes for copywriting. So he didn't want to get
Yeah,
back in trouble by Sony because Destination Films is owned by Sony. I never knew that in my life.
yeah. Mattel
I
is
never
such
knew.
a sellout these days. Am I right?
Oh yeah. Okay, back to
Now then,
Shed 17.
now Gordon's death is just a mat. The 3 railway engines deaths are a masterpiece. Thomas
Yeah.
is there. Edward, third place. Gordon,
I think
first or second? I don't know.
no. Henry is my first one. Thomas is the second. I think
Gordon,
Henry is the best one
second.
because the flying kipper just explodes. I love that. I love explosions in movies.
That's my favorite part. Oh,
Beautiful explosions. Boom,
now Gordon,
boom.
along with Gordon's, I was like watching his you're muted. Hello?
Yeah, right
You-
here.
Oh, okay. Now, like watching his death,
Sorry, my mic was-
and
Yeah, sorry, my mic was off.
it's okay. I his death, and oh, he's just leaking steam from his funnel and dome. This is not gonna be a boiler explosion, but I was wrong. He was leaking steam between his boiler and smoke box, and I was like, good. So
Yeah,
after
so
a little while of watching Sir Topham Hatt recording the thing and Professor Root talking about the
he blames the
Shackman.
driver. He blames him. He's notorious in this one.
Yeah. So I saw
He, like, called him-
Gordon's face. It looks like if you look at it closely enough, it kind of looks like he's constipated.
Constipated? Oh, yeah.
It's
he,
pretty
like-
funny.
And so Topham Hatt's like called a C word. He's called a
No.
bastard. Like he's
Yes.
called like those names because how
Yeah.
ruthless he is, like a fat bastard. He's called by Keith Hartley.
Yeah. So after
Yeah.
seeing Gordon's face and whinging up, is he just in pain? So, but I saw he's leaking steam from his wheel or his splashers.
Yeah,
And then
like
his boiler starts bending and bending. That is not good.
my
Not good at
God.
all.
and he
so
explodes on fire. Oh my god, that was super.
But not after showing a custom of his a gas face. That's what I called on Blue Train with Friends on Thomas's face. His shark face. Yeah, it shows his mouth, but it looks like it's even wider, I guess.
I saw a short you did on sorry to interrupt, but I saw there was a short on your videos and it said reacting to Shed 17. No offense, I didn't want to see it because how scary it would be. Not to offend, I would love to see it, but I would be so scared of Thomas. What was the video like? What did it show? The video.
Yes,
What?
the engine's deaths.
Oh, which ones?
Yeah.
Like all of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now,
Oh my god.
my
those are good.
series, like whenever there's like a cool, awesome fan-made special with all the engines on Soto would just go to the big station and look at it. Now I'm guessing
Yeah.
that it's a Shed 17 in 2015 and Project G1 in 2018 were pretty terrified. But
Yeah, those
engines
were
like
good.
Gordon, Henry, and James found it all like in my series, they found it like too scary, terrible, a mockery of how faces.
Yeah.
While some
Hell
engines
yeah.
like
Damn right.
Thomas, Edward, Toby, and Percy actually find it pretty funny and just decent. I mean, sure they didn't like it, but they
Yes.
still thought it was a good Halloween special.
Yeah, it was great. That's what
Yeah,
T1E2H3 said. He said this was
yeah.
a perfect Halloween special. And he said it was so perfect. And I think it was nice. I loved it, dude.
Yeah.
I
Now
loved it, bro.
Gordon, they showed him. Yeah, he was just like he was gonna explode, but not before his eyes being blood and his face
Yeah,
mouth spritted more.
yeah,
God,
bro.
that his
Let me tell
eyes
you, yeah.
popped out. That's oh, I'm looking at it right now, and it's kind of scary to look at. Oh,
I think
now
I wanted to talk about the
what's
punishment in
even
this
more
one. That's what topping.
I have a question for you. What's even
Yes.
more scarier? Having a boiler explosion, being scrapped, or being used into a train?
I think it's both because it's just a really terrible choice
Yeah.
of a human scientifically fictionally biofused into a train.
Yeah.
I was like,
Or
it's
like,
not real biofusion. That's not real. It's fictional, made up. And it's
yeah.
like
Or even
that. It's
worse,
supposed
being
to
a
be.
failed biofused engine. That's even worse.
Oh yeah, it's both. It wouldn't be neither or just one or the other. It's both. Hell yeah, of course. Okay, Sebastian.
Yeah. Now for
Alright.
Henry, we have
Oh
so
yeah.
much to talk about.
This
Henry,
is the one I swear I really want to talk about. That. So this is the
yes,
perfect time. We're in 27 minutes.
Henry
This is the
Thierry,
this is
the
the
only
punishment that's
420
the top
gauge
of the
on the
hat.
engine on the end.
Yeah.
Ah,
This is
it showed
this is
him.
the punishment.
It showed
Sorry.
him cleavage of Gordon and Harold's remains and throwing
Oh
it
yeah.
away into the thing they did. I
Mhm.
guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then you can
I.
see Harold the helicopter malfunctioning while he's flying on the shed next to the shed, and you can see
Oh
blood
yeah, that.
fly on the camera. I'm like, why does it do that? What the hell, man?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the flying kipper. This is like the huge punishment that
Now
Sir Topham Hatt in this film gave Henry because
Henry was
he's
switched
talking back to him.
after Henry went into the shed that Thomas was in and he closed it back. And I was
He
like,
told him not to
what
go
did
there. He told him not to
what
go
did
there.
Henry see? So they had a
Yeah.
shouting match, and Henry was assigned to take the flying kipper. So boom, bang, crash. Oh, my
That was
favorite
excellent.
part.
And they showed
Now,
security footage. They showed like camera footage, like with the dates on there. So camera footage.
yeah. Now, so Tom had sent Henry off the crew, and this is the part where it kind of got a
They
little bit
scrapped him. They
to disturb me.
scrapped
I mean,
him.
like, oh, so this is the place where Henry got
Scrapped
rebuilt,
him up.
or
They scrapped him
it?
up.
Yeah. Now, I was expecting a shocked, scared face for Henry, but this one, oh my god,
A little
it
weird,
looks
bro.
like he just saw a giant monster.
But my thing is
Man,
that at the final part of the ending of first part, why did Thomas start turning to a skeleton? Why? With the chamber he's scared
yeah,
at. Why? Why would he
yeah.
just do
I
that?
have no idea. Maybe he was just trying to break out of his misery. I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's absolutely true. Maybe breaking out or escaping, yeah. But that has to be
That.
impossible, bro. That's
Now, when
impossible.
Thomas first entered in Shed 17 years, like saw that skeleton. Oh, maybe that's Gordon. I think. Why did I think that back then? And I
Yeah.
realized Thomas was not him himself. He's just
No.
a clone
Not
of
him at
many
all.
others.
Nope.
So after the hand, now this is my now this Thomas O face is definitely scaring me a lot.
He's saying
Uh,
no. Like, no.
yeah,
I
but
felt terrible
looking
for
at
him.
back it now looks like this could be a perfect good use for our face. So yeah.
That was like a good face for a Thomas model. And now And now after this film, you can see everyone ripping it off by using train models. Mostly
Yeah.
everyone was using Roblox. Everybody was making Roblox models of Paul's Vid's version of Thomas. Like, everybody was doing it on Roblox at that time, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Awesome.
saying? I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So,
Yeah.
Shed 17 is one of my favorite and funniest theories on why the train sucks.
I feel like my
Sure,
heart's
it may
in
be
it.
bollocks and unrealistic about how they got their faces using the trains, but
and there was
still,
like
I
some,
look back at it and still find it pretty. Oh, I do still find it a little scary, but
and
not
I
too
love
scary
that.
now.
I love that
Yeah.
Paul's Viz has like in the credits
Paul's-
of the film, he says
I
next
swear.
time on the channel, and it shows like British shows from the 80s, British children's shows, and it shows all the British children's shows from the 80s,
Yeah.
characters growing up and bad people. You know,
Yeah,
you know
and
that
Thomas,
you know what I mean, Sebastian?
a good decision for Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing that
And I
you're
wonder. Yeah.
knowing that you're biofused into a tray is just like
Yes.
terrifying.
And I have no idea. I don't think they show a scene in the end after Thomas and like the story of what happened to Sodor Island after the events of Thomas, and it shows like a bullet train in China. I'm like, is there really a need
Yeah.
to see a guy whooping a bullet train, and go in China? Like, whipping, hitting the train to go in China. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's certain
Word
things
I
that
would
would
use to
not
describe Shed 17 is what's the word I should use? Dark and funny.
Word?
It's dark and funny. I think it's both words.
To me, it is fantastic. Dark,
Yeah.
a perfect 2015 Halloween movie for the Thomas guy.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
I mean,
I think it's funny
2015
and
was like a
unfunny.
very good. Yeah, I mean, like seriously, 2015. You look at that it was made, is published in 2015, and you start thinking like, The Adventure Begins. Soda's
That's the
Legend of
greatest
Lost.
year for Thomas.
Yeah, Soda.
That's like the best year for Thomas in a bit.
The 70th anniversary of the Railway series. The Adventure Begins for the adaptation of the Railway series. Soda's Legend of the Lost Treasure. His 100th birthday.
He's in 19.
And Shed 17.
And the thing is,
we were right.
This was the right time to do it for the 70th anniversary of Thomas. This was the right moment.
Yes.
Because it said Paul H said it took him. This film took him 2 years.
And I gotta tell you,
2013.
Knowing that all this stuff happened in 2015, watching Shed 17, Soda's Legend of the Lost Treasure, The Adventure Begins, and the 70th anniversary, Thomas was thinking like, man, 2015 was a big year for my birthday.
Hell yeah, absolutely. I think the Railway series.
Was
the
an
Railway
awesome
series,
year for.
I loved 2015. That was a beautiful, grand year for Thomas and friends. That was a grand year.
And a beautiful year for Thomas's 100th birthday.
Oh, like where he's based on his 100 years old, like the engine, right? Oh, I get it now. I see. So here we go. Post Shed 17. 3 years later.
All right, since we're done. All right, now we're done watching. Now that we're done talking about Shed 17.
It's Project G1.
Watch Shed 17. Want to watch Shed 17?
Oh my God, no. Please don't, Sebastian, please. I would love to watch it. What?
Oh, come on. Don't be such a baby.
I know, but please don't show the one with Thomas as a skeleton. Please don't. Please don't show him as a skeleton. I'm going to lower the volume.
Oh,
please
sorry.
Don't show him as a skeleton.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Oh, what's that?
Oh my God, I'm so terrified, bro. I'm terrified.
Oh, what's that?
No. Please, Sebastian, stop. Dude, if this going to happen, bro. Oh my God.
What's that? You want to watch it with the volume?
No, please, God,
up?
no. Help. Oh, wait. Crap. Oh, crap.
You want to watch it?
Dude, I haven't seen this in years. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. I gotta go. Oh. Please, Sebastian, don't. This is not funny, bro. Please, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, put this part on. Okay, put the beginning, okay? Alright, let's go put this part on, okay, buddy? Okay, here we go. Thank you. No. Dude, I'm just trembling right now, Sebastian. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Very
Dude,
scary.
Dude, you know how
Soda
trembling
Island.
I am with this film, dude?
President.
I'm just shaking and scared. If you're gonna show Thomas, I gotta leave it.
God.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Don't be here, okay?
Oh,
what?
I can't lower the phone. No. Is it on? It's good. Wow, is that like an American locomotive?
They were the stories that have charmed an entire generation. From the books to the television series, people around the world have grown up with the railway stories.
I'm so scared,
and all their cheerful characters.
Sebastian, please don't.
But the truth behind Thomas and his friends was no children's fantasy. The truth.
What is it?
Can you turn it off at 20 minutes, please?
Wait, stop. Let me think. You know what?
What?
Maybe I was torturing you a little bit too hard. So I thought...
Please don't, Sebastian. It's not funny. Please don't. I gotta leave if that's gonna happen. This shot was good, Sebastian. This shot was excellent. You heard?
I will have
that shot was good. You know what I mean?
Thomas gets right over my train.
Oh shit!
You're gonna have to see it with your not in fear. Got me?
No. Put the one where he gets hit by a train. Haven't seen it in years, bro. No.
I'm just doing it. Okay, fine. Or am I? Okay, fine. I'll stop. And he left.
It is 1945, and the remote island of
and he left. Elijah, come on, come back. I was just joshing with you. Don't be so scared. Come on, breathe. Come on, I was just joshing. Yeah, he's too scared. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well. Oh, wait a minute.
It's funny. I'm dead serious.
Don't you think? I forgot about that.
I know, but I'm not kidding. This is scary. Oh my god, I'm just terrified, bro. Oh my god.
You're not getting off that easily.
Please don't. I can't go to bed if this is gonna happen, bro. Oh my god.
What? God. Oh, come on.
Oh my god. I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust anyone who's gonna post a Shed 17 film.
Relatively unscathed and untouched.
No, please don't.
The island served as a detention camp for Germans living in England.
Oh my god.
That's how Professor came to be.
Professor Wilhelm Goethe was born in 1903 in Munich, Germany. A doctor in biology, he became a prominent advisor to the ruling party in the 30s.
Sebastian, this scene went too far with Adolf Hitler. You know what I mean, Sebastian?
What did you say? Sorry.
What?
I couldn't hear you over the video. I paused it.
That's messed up when they show Adolf Hitler in that one, the Nazi Reich. That's messed up.
Yeah, that one.
That was messed up, bro.
In 1939, as war escalated, he, his wife Olga, and 4-year-old son Hans fled the country.
Jonathan, Sebastian, are you gonna? Is that scene gonna show when Thomas gets hit by the
train? Yeah.
Please, just keep it playing, okay?
Ja, ich habe nie einen solchen Befehl bekommen.
I'm gonna leave if you're gonna show the skeleton scene,
am
okay?
14. Mai
I'm not being mean. I gotta go soon, okay?
und ist bei ihm.
That's what he wanted people to believe.
All right, Sebastian.
got him into an
Alright.
to stomach
I'll
even
stop
for his
I'm
own
gonna.
people.
I might go bed at
In
when you tell me
truth,
that.
he had
Okay,
become a
buddy.
prominent
I'm not
figure in
calling
the
yet. Don't
government,
worry.
but as his
Fine. I'll stop just when they show
No,
time.
no. Okay,
Alright,
okay.
bye.
work progressed,
Please.
questions and objections had been raised in the higher echelons of the Reich.
His work with genetics and DNA was truly pioneering. The cracking and manipulating of the human genome. What Professor Goetze was most successful in, however, was keeping his history a secret until
He was at the forefront of the government's most fanatical policies. In 1938, he was influential in instigating the infamous Sajmelnacht, the Night of Sawdust. But, as his experiments advanced, he became a much less popular figure and soon feared for his and his family's lives.
As soon as he escaped to England, he was banged up here. But locals were nice to him. There was no hostility, and many of them chose to live here after the war.
Following their release, Professor Goetze, Olga, and young Hans chose to remain. After studying under his father, Hans left at the age of 18 and went to university on the mainland, studying biology and engineering, writing several pioneering papers about genetics and the splicing of DNA with mechanical implants.
he called it biofusion, the technique of manipulating genetic material to splice with mechanical attachments. However, much like his father, the British government became more and more concerned with Hans Goetze's proposals. So he was forced to seek financial backing from home.
How are you handling this
His dad
video?
left Germany with quite a few bob, so Hans came back.
Elijah?
He saw our little island as some sort of refuge where he could work in peace. Soon every nutcase and eccentric was coming over.
By
There you are.
1962,
You
Hans
good,
had set up
Sebastian?
Sodor
Yep, I'm
Research,
good. I had to add
a
you back.
small lab
I
near
gotta
the
go
town
bed at
of Alsborough.
9:30. Okay.
But
Alright.
soon the
So, you
enterprise
wanna end
began
this
supplying
podcast right
medical
here?
equipment and machinery.
Well, actually, there's something else I want to. You know what?
Oh God.
feel-
What?
No, don't worry. I'm not going to show it to you. I feel like I've been kind of harsh to you.
It's all
Maybe
right. No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, dude. I get really
This
scared.
time I show you a gift. I'm going to
Oh
give you.
no.
Don't worry. It's not. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. It won't be too scary.
Okay, please don't.
Gotcha!
Oh shit.
Oh, come on! Oh my god! Oh, he left the stream. Oh my god! You left the stream right before I could show him the part. Oh my god! I am such a troll. Well, everybody, that's it for this podcast stream. Hey, tune in next time for more podcast or streaming Roblox videos. And I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.